to see these two play off of each other in a Hollywood movie is really interesting. It's intriguing. When I saw that they both came back, I was like, oh yeah, seguramente. It's time for another one. Because the formula's right, you know? It's about the group. So yeah, it feels really good. And as far as Trópico de Sangre, I got into this business to write. I always looked at acting as a vehicle to become a writer and eventually produce. So Trópico de Sangre is a film about the dictatorship in Dominican Republic. My mother's Dominican. I lived in Dominican Republic for 3 years in my youth. I find it a very close story to my heart. Salma Hayek had done a movie about it with a Mexican cast, and I just felt like I wanted to do another interpretation of the liberation of that country from its dictatorship in a Dominican cultural way, shot in Dominican Republic, and you know, it's hard. It's a third world country, as you might know, and there isn't much of an industry there. But I'm glad to be there, you know, and I hope that we come out with a good quality film. It takes place in from 1950 to 1961. As you all know, it's like the time of the Battle of Algiers. I mean, Gandhi was prominent in India. So many things were happening around the world. And to be in a little island where tourists come and tell you the stories of how the world is evolving, and you are an individual who can't leave the country and can't explore the world, I found that to be a really powerful story. So I hope I translate it well.
Volevo chiedere, in genere i sequel non sono come questo è un film che è buono quanto l'originale, se non addirittura migliore. Come avete lavorato su questo fatto che questo film rispecchi in qualche maniera la qualità del primo film, e se non credete che questo è dovuto anche al fatto che Fast and Furious è un western moderno, dove ci sono le macchine, ma potrebbero esserci sicuramente colorati diversamente i cavalli. Grazie.
That's cool.
That's very true. I agree with you, and part of the reason why it took so long to come back is because we were waiting for a true sequel. Neither of us wanted to return to a film that felt like we were just creating a Fast and Furious because the first one made so much money. We wanted to continue the story, like Michelle mentioned earlier. When you think of the Fast and Furious, the original, you think of the cars, you think of the racing, you think of the subculture, you think of the beautiful women. But at the core of it is an exploration of friendship. The film ultimately is a definition of friendship, something that we can all relate to on one level or another. And it took us this long to, in some ways, convince the studio to create a true sequel. Not unlike the way, as we talked before, Francis Ford Coppola would approach a sequel. It should be an evolution of story. So it's very flattering to hear you say that you appreciate this movie so much, because that's what the intentions were. And it took us 8 years to do. So it feels very good to hear that you appreciate the film so much.
Yeah, the only thing I would add to that is just the main thing is that somebody like Vin or even me understand that world of the underground. And sometimes you have a machine, formulaic machine in Hollywood that is used to following charts, como una máquina, and it They think that, you know, you just follow this formula: sexy women, sex, fast cars, explosions, good and bad, and then you have a movie. And I think we have something in common. We have an innate understanding that you need to get deeper than that to at least have a good 10 seconds in a big Hollywood film where you have some integrity and you have a real story and you have a moment at least that can touch people in a hard way, where they can leave that theater and remember what happened, you know, when they watch the film. So, I knew that as soon as he came back, the integrity of the film would come back. So, that's why I jumped on.
Yeah.
Buongiorno, Valerio Salvi. Io ho una domanda per Diesel come produttore. Questa volta avete deciso di utilizzare un regista che è quello poi del terzo, invece di fare il cambio. Perché? E soprattutto visto che ognuno dei film precedenti aveva un'impronta molto marcata e differenziata. E poi mi è sembrato che il film sì è bello, però è un po' come le macchine al nitro, nei momenti va molto veloce e altri momenti si ferma un po'. È voluto oppure è un effetto che è uscito fuori così?
When they were doing Tokyo Drift, the studio asked me to do a cameo at the end of Tokyo Drift. And when my agents and managers said, no, you can't do the cameo, the studio came back and said, if you do the cameo, you can produce the next installment of this film. Justin Lin comes from independent filmmaking. Like me, he was in Sundance with more success, with Better Luck Tomorrow. He did Tokyo Drift and cut his teeth on shooting cars and shooting racing scenes and exploring the world. He was going, I think he was on tour when, with Tokyo Drift, when he realized the multicultural significance of this film. And he was ready to take the challenge to realize this version of the movie. I have great respect for Justin Lin. I think he's an incredible talent. I think we're only going to see more of his talent. And I was flattered that somebody that had already done Tokyo Drift would want to come back and try to knock this film out of the park. It was a very challenging time at the time we made this movie, because we were coming off of a writer's strike, one of the biggest writer's strikes ever in Hollywood. So during pre-production, we were not allowed the writing services that you are normally allowed during pre-production. And Justin Lin was there to come up to the house and to work on his own to kind of pick up the slack for that, for the fact that we had a writer's strike at the time. That's how that comes together. You believe in somebody, and as you can see from this movie, they shine. Part of being a producer on this movie is helping and assisting everybody and wanting everybody in the movie to be the best they can